Am I the meanest?
Punch drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Punch drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Punch drunk.
Well, who am I?
Punch drunk.
Who am I?
Punch drunk.
I can't hear you.
Punch drunk. AKA Mr. Moo Woo Shine himself.
Of Harlem.
You already know this is Punch Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Moo Shine himself, aka El Adobo, aka El Sazón, aka El Borracho. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you at this side of heaven. God bless you all. Ladies and gentlemen, man, good looking now, good looking now. Thanks for the people so far that's joining me. And this little topic right here today, man, this topic, you know, is going to create, probably going to create, if you have an ego, if, you know, you got feelings and stuff like that, and you over-exaggerate, you know, this might, you know, these are the type of subject that probably like fickle some type of relationship that you probably gain in the YTBC. Feel me? No spamming, brother. Good looking out though. Say what's up to the people right quick. Yo, Crazy K in the building. What's good? What's good? What's good? I don't know if the LLC dude, if that's really you. Ron Finkley, what's good? No, there's a lot of channels out there that want to portray other channels, so I'm not even gonna you know, blast the name. Backlash, Carlos Mendoza. What's good, my brother? Ronald, good looking out, my brother. Good looking out, one of the best in the YouTube. Thank you very much. CX, what's good? What's good? Jason, Kev, what's good? Number one pack in the building. Bacon Eggs, what's good, my brother? Rich in the building. Joshua, Sarcasm. Dim, what's good? Al. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the type of subject, right? Because even, look how we get when we're talking about the pound for pound list in the sport of boxing. Look how we get. Yo, this guy, you stupid. Yo, you crazy. Yo, you crazy. You got him number one. He got him number two. Canelo ain't number one. Bud Crawford is number one. Why people got Eno Wish still there? I mean, why Earl Spence is so high? I mean, Josh Taylor, Tiffany Lopez should be that high. Lomachenko should still be in the pound for pound. Look, even when we talking about the pound for pound list in the sport of boxing, nobody really, like, it's not a collective. Like, it's always a conversation, bro. It's always an argument. It's always a debate. It's always, you know, your opinion, right? It's always just your opinion. And to be honest, in this list, I have to be as fair as I can possibly be. I got to be as fair as I can possibly be. And also, I'm going to give you opinions why I have them where I do have them. Again, there's going to be people out there that's going to be like, yo, Punch, yo, I thought I was your boy. Yo, Punch, you serious about this? If y'all just, if y'all going to be open enough for let me explain why they are on the, on not, it's not necessarily like, yo, these are my favorites. This is not necessarily, these are my favorites. This is necessarily like the channels that I feel that I believe in the YTBC, and people know them, people relate to them, people also hate them, but hate them enough where it keeps you watching. Now I'm gonna tell you one thing about the list, and if you ever talk to me about, yo, Punch, yo, you know what I'm saying, I want you to create your channel, what you do, give me some pointers. One thing I always tell somebody is consistency. Consistency. You got to be consistent, and I hold that to the tier. And I'm going to say it like this. Do you know why I hold consistency up there? Of course, your content got to be there. Of course, delivery as well. It's because some people run their YouTube channel the way they want to run their Instagram account. The way they want to run their Facebook, the one they want to run their TikTok. This is a YouTube channel. So when you're looking at a channel, right, You're looking at something that's probably 24 hours. I know nobody gonna be online for 24 hours, but you understand you gotta have that type of work that when you tune into this channel, it's like tuning into this channel. It's like breaking news. Who is breaking the news, right? In life itself, when something is happening around society or the weather or stuff like that, you go check it. Put it this way. If you want to check the weather right now and you're watching TV, if you don't have a phone, I'm talking about old school as well. Not everybody go be checking their phone. They usually be like, yo, let me turn on the weather channel, right? Boom, boom, boom. The weather channel right there, it got it. So when there's a news in boxing, you're like, I heard Oscar Valdez did this. Let me go to this channel. And then this channel don't have no information. Then this channel has no information, right? It has no information. So consistency is something, you know. A fight has just been announced. Oh shit, you look at ESPN, but ESPN ain't gonna give you the details, they ain't gonna give you the type of content. Let me go check this channel to see if he got it. Yo, he ain't talking about it. Let me go to the other channel. He didn't got it. Let me go to this channel. Yeah, oh shit, yeah. So how much he's gonna get paid? So consistency to me, I think is very, very important in terms of having this, you know what I'm saying, creating this list. Delivery. I'm just giving you the recommendation in my opinion. Just as my opinion, just like as the pound for pound list. Not everybody agree with my pound for pound list in boxing, and I probably wouldn't agree with y'all. Not everybody has the same pound for pound list. And again, I'm trying to be I'm not the least biased I could be, because of course we cannot neglect that you do create some type of relations, you know, within channels and things of that nature. What's good, chick in the building? What's good? Number one Packers gamer, Latino power. Ya tú sabes de lo mío, señor. Mira ese flag. Mira. La bandera, la bandera de Dominicana. Y mimito con los puertorriqueños. Dímelo de los mexicanos, el salvadoreño. Dime. Ecuador. ¿Qué más? Venezuela. Borracho King. High, low, dímelo. If it's moonshine, it has to be great. Better than motherfucking Frosted Flakes. Again, this list is gonna have people be like, yo, Punch, really? Ya, nah, tú estás loco, tú estás bebiendo moonshine, ¿qué tú estás haciendo? Nah, you're crazy. Again, these are the top lists. Punch, your top 10 and why. Yeah, that's what I'm giving, HLD. The top 10 and why. But it's not like my favorite, is what I feel. I'm trying to be as fair and give people the type of props that I do feel they deserve. Regardless if you don't like me, that doesn't mean we gotta like each other. That doesn't mean you respect my content and I respect. I might not even respect half or 80% of your content, but you have a fan base. You do have a delivery. You keep it consistent. You do at least give out the story that is needed, the breaking stories. This is a channel again. YouTube is a boxing channel. If you run it like an Instagram, it shouldn't be like that. It should be run like a channel. This is what I'm saying. Now, let me clear this part out too. Fight Hub, Fight Hype, Seconds Out, IBFP, IFL, what's the name? Well, Michelle Phelps. All those channels right there, for me, is in another category. Because in this category, what I'm talking about personalities. Now, I could put Fight Hub there too, because he recently now started to do more live streams. But I do place these channels in another level. I think the channels that I got on the pound for pound are hostess. They run their they run their podcasts, they run their live stream shows every day and things of that nature. So what I'm talking about, the likes of IFL, who else? What I just said, Fight Hub, Fight Hype. I think that's a different bracket in my opinion. This is not going to be the different. I'm not taking nothing away from them, because if I do put them up there, if I do put these guys up there, they just going to be top 5, because Their work speak for itself. The exclusive piece speak for itself, and not everybody has those type of exclusive. And a lot of people, so for some people, this is their life and things like that. I just feel like that's a different type of bracket. It's a different type of pound for pound list, in my opinion. I'm talking about the YTBC, the people that really have this camaraderie, that open up their panels, have live shows, talk about boxing every day. The personality. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like the personality, Punch, I'm already laughing at that. About to come right through. Yo, shout out to HLD. Yo, and shout out to all the channels that are doing their thing. Shout out to all the boxing content creators that are doing their thing, especially those who break things down unbiasedly, logically, and objectively. Again, this is the type of ish that's gonna catch some feelings. You're gonna be mad at Punch Drunk. I'm used to it. All right. Email me. It's no hate. I'm giving the credit I feel deserves up to this point. A pound for pound list could change it could change in 2 weeks. You feel me? That's like my own pound for pound list. So bear with me. Don't catch a titty attack. Don't get your period. Don't act like a beta. All right? Now, let me speak on a couple of channels at first, because I'm going to go from 10 to 1, right? So I don't want people to catch feelings. I want people to look at these channels also and be like they're just a step away to be on what I consider pound for pound list. Now I'm gonna tell you folks this. Maybe I don't want to do it now, boxing Fino, but not to watch boxing. Exactly. See, now I'm gonna say these, and look. I tried in the past week or two, to try to study these guys, because if I'm going to talk about this, I wanted to talk about this last week, and I say, no, this is not fair, because how I'm going to talk about somebody that I really never seen their channel like that, right? So I try to just see what everybody else is doing. I try to have a feel for the community a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to, do something like this, I think it's fair for me to check other people's channel. Now, there is one channel that people may not feel like, yo, why you don't got him there? Well, I'm going to tell you why, right? But let me get this straight. Shout out to Mighty Max Boxing. Subscribe to his channel, doing this thing. I believe that Mighty Max Boxing is going to take over the YTBC. I think he's the future. I know he's still in the present, but I do believe that this guy is going to take over, going to be number one, going to have everything, the exclusive. I just think that he will run the YTBC, in my opinion, as the number one. Shout out to Mighty Max Boxing. I put you in the top 10, but you already know, subscribe to his channel. Subscribe to Mighty Max Boxing channel. All right? Black and Brown Boxing. Subscribe to Black and Brown Boxing. Being consistent now. Giving the you know what I'm saying? Giving the good delivery out there. Black and Brown having one of the best shows on Fridays. Free Smoke Friday. If you want the free smoke, he got the best Free Smoke Friday. He's out there. Now he's going live almost every day. He's throwing out videos after videos. Let's go. He's gonna be right there on top 10 very, very soon, in my opinion. Shout out to G Funky doing this thing every day, having a show, having these interviews and things of that nature. Just one step away. Go subscribe to G Funky Boxing. Subscribe to D Style Boxing. Subscribe to D Style Boxing, also doing this thing. One of the best deliveries in the YTBC, in my opinion. Again, exclusive interviews, great shows, great timely fashion, great podcasts, things of that nature. Also, these guys are top guys, all right? These guys are top guys, right? Rap Star Boxing Knowledge from the UK. I think you got the best delivery coming out of that side of the pond. Rap Star Boxing Knowledge. Only probably think is that got to be more consistent. But I believe once you're consistent, you're going to be a top dog in the YTBC. You got delivery that nobody in the UK across the side of that pond got. You could delivery is elite. Boxing knowledge elite, and everybody, they're the people that I mentioned, they're boxing knowledge elite. elite, right? All right. Punch Run Boxing, I'm not putting myself on the list. I feel like I got a lot of work to do. So me, myself, I'm not on the list. I'm not on the list. I'm not ego driven. I don't care really. I don't want to put myself on the list yet because I feel like I got a lot of work to do, in my opinion. So I'm not on the list. Feel like I gotta have my time in order. I gotta have a better schedule when I go live and things of that nature. And that's it. I mean, and everything else, I gotta keep on working on the craft, get these interviews in, get these boxing, content, deliver them more and more. I'm just hard on myself. So, I'm not on the list. Not on the list. Now, top 10 coming right up. And again, everybody else is doing their thing. Shout out to you, man. If I miss your name, I'll go live again. I'm not perfect, y'all. I'm not perfect. All right? This is just what I feel. And there's a lot of also great UK channels. I might not know it all. There's a lot of great Spanish channels. I might not know it all. And there's a lot of great Asian channels that I might not know about it all. Other people that's not on the top 10. Barbershop Conversations. I feel like the dude got is consistent with his show. Great exclusives. People tune in, whether regardless you like the content, whether you like or you don't. People gonna tune in. Consistency. Been there for a while. And a lot of people, he could be in your top 10. But I can't. And this is like a recent top 10. Smart dude. Gotta give him a lot of credit and things of that nature. Who else I got that didn't make my top? I just want to give props to the people that didn't make the top 10, but it's still, I do believe that they're your number one Comedy Central. Good looking out. So, who else that didn't crack the top 10, right? But again, and if there's groups out there that consider themselves as group, that's on. This is not to bash people like that. This is nothing like that. Hey, shout out to Reggie Owens. I like Reggie Owens. I like what he brings, but he talks other things rather than boxing, so it's not really like just an official boxing channel. So, but shout out to Reggie Owens, right? But he's not. He don't cover just boxing. He covers a lot of stuff, and that's good. That's good for his channel. But I'm talking about like raw boxing channels. Boxing beats and rhymes, right? Boxing beats and rhymes. Probably, it's a hard list, y'all. It's a hard list. It's a hard list to make. And especially if you want to be fair, it's really a hard list to make. Raw Boxing TV. If he was consistent, bro, you know that the guy has his knowledge is peak with knowledge and things of that nature, but he's not consistent. I don't even remember the last time he dropped the video, but shout out to my boy Ranger, Raw Boxing TV. Now coming in number 10. Coming in number 10. TV. Aki TV. I think he. What you say? What you mean? What's the word? I think he clickbaits a lot. I think his thumbnail clickbaits. I take away from that. I think that instead of giving the trying to make believe like you're having an interview with somebody, trying to make believe. So that's not creative respect in my opinion. That's like jerking the viewers in my opinion. So I can't say that, just the introduction of it I don't think it's fair for the people. I think it's jerking the people. I've been subscribed to Raw Boxing TV for 10 years. Yeah, man, Raw Boxing TV. We just doing, everybody subscribe to G Funky Boxing, doing this thing. One of the top dudes in the YTBC as well. Again, subscribe to G Funky, subscribe to D Style, Hispanic causing panic, subscribe to Black and Brown Boxing, subscribe to the future Mighty Max Boxing, subscribe to Rap Star, Subscribe to my boy Shadow Ghost. So yo, there's a lot, man. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Don't get mad at your boy Punch. I ain't yo, what's good, Punch? What's happening? Shout out to BDA. BDA. Shout out to BDA. Subscribe to BDA Boxing. Great podcast. Consistent as well. Shout out to BDA. This is a harder list to make, y'all. Now, we could chop it up and you could be like, yo, but nah, it's like this. This is not my favorite channels, guys. I'm gonna say it again. It's not my favorite channels. I'm not putting myself on the top 10, all right? I'm not putting myself on the top 10. I feel like I got a lot of work to do. You could put your top 10 on the chat. We could start like, yo, yeah, this one is good. This one is good. Yo, this should be in the top. Just like we talk about the pound for pound list in boxing. But and also, you know what's good? That when you do leave, when you do leave the comment, and let's say one of these channels are looking on, you write on the comment and you let them know what you feel they should get better on. Since this is a community, let's look out for each other. What you think Punch Drunk should get better on, and what you think these other channels that you think they are top channels, or you think that these channels have so much they have so much ability, they have so much potential to be great, to be a great channel. Let them know in the chat. Let them know what would you like from them. And you know, don't hate. Not everybody gonna like everybody's delivery. Not everybody gonna like everybody's channel. Not everybody gonna like everybody's take. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes there's channels out there that they have a great take. Let's say, for example, you are a Errol Spence fan, right? And you got a great take on Errol Spence, right? And you are Errol Spence. You like this channel because he speaks so highly of your favorite fighter. Then the next day, he says something that's critiquing Errol Spence, and then you want to unsubscribe to him because, well, look, the end of the day, this is boxing content creator. This is not a Errol Spence, Canelo Alvarez, Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, Javante Tank Davis boxing content creator. All right? So, I mean, there's people out there that just are Manny Pacquiao channels, right? If you want to listen about Manny Pacquiao, you go to Manny Pacquiao channel, right? But if you're going to go to these channels that are talking about boxing, everything about boxing, let them know what they should get better on. Let me know. Let me know. Hello, gracias, mi hermano. Mr. Moonshine, the keeper of objectivity of boxing. Again, shout out to all the boxing content creators, whether you respect my work or not. Hey, more power to you. We're brothers and sisters, sons and daughters of the Most High. Coming in number 10. And this is just recently, all right? This is recently. Again, don't catch a period. Don't be a beta. All right. IBFP. Great channel. Great content. Great details. Now, one of the only things I'm very picky in certain things. If I'm watching a channel, I gotta watch your face. I don't like the avatar stuff. I need to know who it is. I need to know, your personality. And I was thinking like, IBFP could be in top 5. But I just have a thing that you gotta show you. I'm watching a channel. Remember, we're watching a channel. I'm not watching a radio. I'm not driving. I want to watch a channel. I want to watch the TV. Okay, that's IBFP. I don't know who he is. I don't know how he look like. For me, in my opinion, I need to see that. I need to know how you look like. I need to know you're mad. You know what I'm saying? You probably just talking while you taking the shit. You feel me? But shout out to IBFP doing a hell of a job. Great following. Great, you could say great numbers. You know what I'm saying? Consistency is there. He speak the truth. He speak the truth in a lot of content. Almost every content that I heard from IBFP, I think is on the money. I think he really does this for the game, and maybe he don't want to show his face because he don't feel like doing it for the game. Doesn't go that much live to clarify sometimes his point. That's why sometimes going live, you clarify your points. But one of the elites in the game on my top 10 pound for pound list. True School Sports. One of the hardest working dude in boxing. Talks about things that nobody talks about. Interviews the amateur boxing, which a lot of people don't like, don't do. amateur boxing. Talk about, consistent and talking about the boxing. I know he wanted to quit, but it's good that he's back. But doing a great job, has been doing a great job, has gotten media credentials, have gotten exclusives, and that's what you want. You want to bring that type of content, and I think that True School Sports is doing a hell of a job. Everybody subscribe to IBFP. Everybody subscribe to True School Sports. I feel like he should be supporting more than what he is at the moment. I think that he should be supported way more. Only thing I could say, probably the delivery, but some people have some different type of mannerism. You feel me? I'm more of a you gotta have that hype. You know what I'm saying? I want to be. This is combat sports. I need to feel that this is a combat sport. You know what I'm saying? So me, again, consistency and delivery to me is top of the line. Now, the guy that's been, new, it's almost like a new dude in the block, but the dude is catching the wave. You feel me? The dude is hot right now, and it's new media today, USA Boxing, coming in 8. New media today, USA Boxing is doing his thing right now. The delivery is probably is elite. It's probably top 3 elite delivery in the game. The consistency is there. Once you tune in, you stay there to the beginning to the end. That's what he brings. He brings facts. He brings information. He brings life experience into his content. It's teachable. It's teachable as well. That's another thing. You want to teach in your content. You want to feel like you do learn. You don't want to feel like you're watching or something. You be like, oh, no, it is not. This is not what it is. This is not what it is. You know what I'm saying? He speaks his truth and also engages with the fans. Also engages with people around the boxing community, and which is good. Again, the new dude on the block. New media today, USA Boxing, Coach Malachi, one of the best delivery in the mother effing game. Shout out to him and shout out to his work. Keep doing this thing. Now, a lot of people coming in at, let me see. Coming in at number 7. Now, people know that we had this tit for tat. He said something about me. I said something about him. It is what it is. But like I said, this pound for pound list is not about me being my favorite. This pound for pound list is me being fair and really, being fair to their work, their fans, their consistency, their delivery. Coming in at number 7 for non-boxing comes in at number 7. For non-boxing comes in at number 7. One of the smartest dude in the YTBC. Regardless, if we had our differences or whatever, I'm not gonna take that away from the dude. One of the guys that's very consistent. Once you hear about a news, he's gonna drop content. He got a successful live, successful content out there. Whether you agree or disagree with his with the whatever he's saying, at the end of the day, he got his fan base. He got his delivery. He's consistent. And the dude is smart. Now, a lot of people may look at certain people and they want to attach them to groups that they might not like. At the end of the day, I think he's above the group, in my opinion. I think his mindset is above the group. Again, feeling suicide. I feel like people can't neglect his work. People cannot neglect his work. People can't. And put it this way. If you don't like, if you don't like a certain, I'm gonna give you an example. If you don't like, let's say, a Fanon, subscribe to Fanon, subscribe to New Media Today, USA Boxing, subscribe to True School Sports, subscribe to IBFP, and all the names that I just mentioned. You killed, I know, but in the end, I'm not taking the work away. He does a great job in delivering the type of content. He does the great job, whether regardless you agree or disagree. He gives that work. He put in that work. You got to respect it. You got to respect the work. You don't got to like the work. I don't got to like it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that his work is bad either. His work is good. Moving in to number 6. You were. Yeah, I mean I there's certain things I hear that it ain't pushed. Again, I have to be fair. I have to be fair on this list because if I just wanted to pick all my homeboys or what I feel I'm cool and who I really listen to, you know what I'm saying? Beats and Rhymes, man. You know, shout out to Beats and Rhymes, man. Shout out to Beats and Rhymes. Everybody subscribe to Beats and Rhymes, bro. Subscribe to Beats and Rhymes, man. My fault, man. Oh, and coming at number 6, Boxing Wave. Boxing Wave, Boxing Wave, Boxing, one of the most, unbiased channels. One of the most, one of the most, consistency in delivering live shows, content, poise, calm, don't play into the crowd, don't play into the groups, don't need nobody, he don't got to probably stream y'all. He don't need that, man. Let me just say what I gotta say. Very informative, very fair at all times. And that's guy that has the delivery that you might be like, yo, he don't have the delivery like a TD Jakes or Geno Jennings and stuff like that, like a pastor, stuff like that. But he's very informative. He's very consistent. And he got the people that follow him as well. And he's done a hell of a job. Boxing Wave comes in number 6. Boxing Wave, my guy, New York City, Harlem, doing his thing. Cool. The smoothest dude on YTBC. Shout out everybody, subscribe to Boxing Wave. Everybody subscribe to Boxing Wave. Again, this list is hard, man. It's not easy, all right? I'm trying to be as fair as I can. I'm trying to be fair as I can. Coming at number 5, Counter Punch Boxing. Counter Punch Boxing. And look, you can flip it around with Boxing Wave and Counter Punch Boxing. Counter Punch Boxing does a hell of a job in countering other, the stories or the content or the narrative. Consistent delivery, almost like the same, but in a different way. I mean, in terms of mannerism, I think they just you could flip it around, in my opinion. Counter Punch Boxing, I think he has a great delivery, informative, have great boxing knowledge, have great exclusive interviews as well, and timely interviews. Like, he just ain't gonna interview anybody just to have an interview. He's gonna have them timely interview when you're searching for something. All right, Counter Punch got him. Let's go. Let's listen to it. Again, consistency and delivery means a lot to me because it keeps me engaged in your channel. That's why with the IBFP, like IBFP, he does keep me engaged. But I want to see the guy. I gotta see who is this guy? You feel me? Counter Punch coming at number 4. Showbiz the Adult. Showbiz the Adult. One of the best delivery, or probably the best delivery in the game. Keeps you engaged. His fans have grown so much because he has something that a lot of people don't have. And that is, he keeps you engaged. He's having fun. He keeps everything in the middle. He really don't go this side or this side. And he has a way of still keeping the people around happy. You understand what I'm trying to say? You can't say like, he's fanboy of this, he's fanboy of that. He keeps all the fan base happy until, you know what I'm saying? Even when you feel like, you're going on this side. He'll say one story about Tyson Fury. He'll say another story about Wilder. You may agree or disagree. And he keeps the fan base engaged. So he keeps everybody engaged. He has a great way to sustain his audience. He has a great way to bring in the audience and things of that nature. And everybody knows showbiz in this community. Everybody knows showbiz, just like everybody knows Fanon in this community. Whether you see him to like him or dislike him, he got your time and you watch him. Because a lot of people come to me and be like, yo, Punch, you heard what Fanon said? Yo, Punch, you heard what this guy said? I get that a lot. So guess what? Even the haters are much engaged with their work. Showbiz the Adult, and he's grown so fast substantially because his work ethic. Showbiz, a better way boxing television. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? Yep. I say to showbiz, keep on dropping them content. You know what I'm saying? Keep on dropping. One of the hardest working dude in this game. One of the hardest, probably the hardest worker. You know what I'm saying? If you did your thing, and what he said one time, I quit my job. When you could quit your job and do this, that means you did your thing. When you quit your job and now you're just doing what you love, that's an inspiration, that's motivation, and showbiz is a motivation and inspiration to this game. Delivery, consistency. Ladies and gentlemen, coming at number 3, Ring IQ. Ring IQ. Very educational, very consistent at all times. He does not take no vacation. You never heard him say like, I was sick, I couldn't do this. Ever since I've known this guy is dropping 3 videos each and every day. It's no break and very informative. He does not chase the story. He's going to give it him 17 minutes. Keep it consistent. And one of the and a dude that talks about women boxing, have it in the forefront, talks about other boxing content that not everybody else is talking about it, and he's not worried about who's gonna come first. He has his video and he puts the ladies first, and whatever you're into, he put it last. You know what I'm saying? He's not here chasing anything. Ring IQ, one of the best in the business, has his live shows as well. Has his interviews, exclusive interviews as well. Like if you take Ring IQ out, a lot of people probably wouldn't know about women boxing that much. Very informative and things of that nature. That's coming in number 3. Now, coming in number 2. Again, one of the hardest working dudes in the YTBC. Hate it or love it. He is hard-working dude. Always coming out with content after content. This is the guy that a lot of you people do go to when, news break loose, he got a video right on deck. He has a video right on deck for you. Whether you like what he's going to say or whether you don't. He has his media credentials. He gets his exclusives. Blue Blood Sports TV comes in at number 2. Whether you like it or don't like it, you're tuning in. Always people saying, you heard what Blue said. You heard what Blue said. And most of these people may not like Blue, but I'm like, how do you tune in? So that means he sustains your eyeballs. He sustains your attention. Blue, yes. Blue Blood's coming number 2. He's grown a lot. Don't get mad. Let's go. Blue Blood's doing his thing. He's a hard worker. Drops like 6 videos a day. Drop it on the midnight, 24/7. Drops a successful live show. Blue Bloods, regardless if you like what he's going to say or don't, Blue Bloods is by far one of the hardest working dude in the YTBC, and you cannot disagree with that. Blue Bloods is probably the hardest working man on the YTBC. You can't disagree with that. You can't disagree with that. He's covering news, and then he may have people on the panel that knows they talk about the history of the sport of boxing. It is what it is. Hey, if y'all feel whatever. Hey, I feel like CNN is lying, but guess what? Sometimes I go to CNN and I want to see what's the update. You feel me? He gets you with the updates. He is what you call a channel. You understand what I'm trying to say? A channel. The guy that I'm mentioning, these guys run a channel. They don't run an account. They run a channel, and where you're forced, even if you might not like their content, you're forced to go check what they're gonna say. You're gonna be forced. You know what I'm saying? So Blue Bloods coming in number 2, in my opinion. Blue Bloods coming number 2. Number one. Oh, see, ES News. I keep them. See, look, when it comes, Ellie, shout out to Ellie. Subscribe to Ellie, ES News. Subscribe to Fight Hub. Subscribe to Fight Hype. Subscribe to IFL. Subscribe. I just see those channels like different. They're like media channels. You feel me? Like official media channel. Get all the respect from the corporate people, so they get their the doors open. Not saying that they didn't work to get those doors open for them. They're hard workers, bro. They hard workers. I just look at them in a different seconds out. I look at them in a different bracket. You know what I'm saying? This right here is more like the YTBC, people that run their live shows, boxing content creators. We don't give a damn what we're gonna say. We're probably not gonna be allowed into corporate office because our opinion is so much. These fellas right here can't have the type of opinion that we got. You understand what I'm trying to say? So I put them in a different bracket. You feel me? They can't have the type of opinion we got because they won't even be it. They won't let these guys in the arena. Number one, the boxing voice comes in at number one. One. The boxing voice, shout out to Nestor Gibbs and the crew, opens up the line for everybody. The boxing voice opens up the line for the people, opens up the lines for other boxing content creators to voice their opinion. One of the best debating shows as well. One of the hardest working dude in the business. Got the exclusives all day. Got 2 lives a day. Got the podcast going on. If you want to listen to a Belt Federation, if you want to listen to Mauricio Suleiman and the president of the WBA, he got him. If you want Eddie Hearn, any promoter, he got him. If you want him to make a fight, he got him. He got the independent circuit fight going on, the Border Wars. He got it. The boxing voice got everything you need. Put it this way. If there was one channel that's going to give me the news, going to give me the interviews, going to give me the debates, going to give me everything in one. Going to give me the podcast, going to give me the hours, going to sustain my ears. The boxing voice is a channel that if it was only one channel, and I had to choose just one channel to cover the sport of boxing, there's only one channel that could cover boxing, and that's it. You gotta pick one, guy. The boxing voice, because I know he's gonna keep it consistent each and every day, probably twice every day. Gonna drop content throughout the minute. He's gonna go and talk about the come up fighters. He's gonna talk to the legends. The boxing voice got it all on the bag. He comes, Nestor Gibbs and the crew is number one. And what makes it special about the boxing voice, that he lets the other boxing content creators add to his channel. So if I'm coming into the boxing voice and I'm there on the platform, then it could be PUNSH, Wrong, the boxing voice, Fred on Barbershop Conversation, the boxing voice, G Funky and the boxing voice. These staff, so we're also included into the movement of the boxing voice, and the platform is big, and it is what it is. I think the boxing voice comes in at number one. Now I left myself out. I feel like I got more things to do in the YTBC. I think I need to grow more. I mean, y'all could do your own list. What about some? I don't really think that we could do good without him. I don't know. I really never. He don't sustain my ear. You know what I'm saying? The only time I did watch 78 Sports was the interview with Deontay Wilder's. That's it. The 2 interviews, I think 3 interviews with Deontay Wilder, probably one with Bill Haney, I think, and that's it. Doesn't sustain my ear. Doesn't have the type of delivery that sustain my ear. True School TV is the best. Shout out to True School Sports. Punch Wrong Boxing. Yeah, knocking boxing sense into your shout out. High low. So yo, are y'all mad at me? Y'all mad at me, man? Who's mad, man? Who's mad? Do y'all think I was being fair or not? Let me ask the question to the panel. I mean, to the chat. Do y'all think I was being fair, or y'all seen any type of favoritism there? Nas be local with his takes, but I watched to give him with love, and crew are good. I've been subscribed to 70 for 10 years, and let me tell you, he has changed for the worst. G Funky stated. Yo, leave it in the chat. Let all the boxing content creators know. Now, put it you did all right, Punch. Thanks, man. Thanks. I did all right? Was I biased? Was I what y'all think, man? Trash list. Okay, okay. Stay up, Punch. Good looking out, sarcasm. Good looking out. Shout out to all the other boxing content creators, man. Shout out to Jedi, the boxing Jedi. Shout out to Showbiz the adult is one of the best. Yes, he is one of the best. Yep, one of the best. One of the best. One of the best. For sure. For sure. For sure. Um, he said trash list. Showbiz, boxing wave, punch, boxing knows it all. That was pretty fair. You're definitely top five. Thanks, Cage. I appreciate. Thunderdome. You see, it's hard. It's a hard list. My fault, man. Shout out to Thunderdome, man. Shout out to Thunderdome. Shout out to BDA Boxing. Shout out, yo. It's a hard top 10. You know what I'm saying? For me, in my opinion, it's a hard top 10. I know there's Scrapbook. Shout out to Scrapbook too, man. Shout out to Scrapbook. Shout out to D Jeff. Blue Bloods and Fanon Trash. I think you gotta respect the grind though. That's what it is. It's not necessarily me liking the content of whoever, really. And some of them I like it, but there's some of them that I appreciate their work. I appreciate their work. Um, Speak Your Mind Sports Talk. Shout out to Speak Your Mind Sports Talk, D Jeff as well, man. Subscribe to his channel. Punch the realest in the game right now, hands down. That's hey, good looking now, Daily. Good looking now. Good looking now. EDAKATB. Again, you know what I'm saying with BFTB, I think he has one of the best deliveries in the YTBC as well. Hey, shout out to I mean, even though that we had a debate I think that was just blown out of proportion and stuff like that. I have no problems with BFTB. It was just a debate. I do think that he has one of the best delivery. I'm gonna tell you like this. It's like I said once before. I think he's above the group, in my opinion. I think the group is holding him back. You know what I'm saying? I think I think the group is. I think if he was on his own and you don't look at him and then you look at and think about the group and just I think he's above that group too. I think he's above that group, but he has good delivery. So I can't give 7 unanimously to Jedi and Black and Brown. Shout out to Black and Brown. One of the best in the game as well. Like it wasn't top pound for pound, but it's almost like in boxing, right? Jamal Charlo is not a pound for pound top 10, but he's one of the top fighters in the game, right? So, you know, a lot of people don't even got Chocolatito on the pound for pound list, but he's one of the best in the game, right? And I think he could be them. Ooh. Damn. Orange juice. Daryl, good looking out, bro. Put an IBFP, my best English channels. Shout out to YouTube School Boxing. Tony in the building. Damn. Make a top 5 worst channels on YouTube. Nah, man, that's negative, man. He said, G Funky said, a lot of channels in the LDBC are looking for a way out of the LDBC. I've talked with people that used to be in it. Well, that's good, man. That's why I say True School Sports TV is the best. And that's what I said. I said guys like Fanon, I think he's above the group. I think he could be above whatever people feel like he spin narratives. I think he's above the narrative. I think BFTB got one of the best deliveries. In the YTBC, I think he's above the narrative. I think the group is holding him down. I think when you look at him, you look at, whatever, if LDBC gets the type of hate, but they get the type of love from their own prospective fans. But I think that holds him back, in my opinion. I said it before already. No hate on it. Black Fight Fan. Yeah, man. You know what? I probably haven't been fair enough with Trill. Is it Trill School Sport? What is it? Trill Black Fight Fan. I think I seen a morning, what is it, a morning show with him, CC, and yeah, it was 78, but I don't think it was 78 that time. I think it was just him talking to CC. I think I forgot, but I think he's consistent. I don't know too much of him, so it's hard for me to like really gauge and give that type of analysis. In my opinion, I try to look at them more, probably the people that I don't know. Punch, you think Fino has real titties? I think Fino boxing is good, but um, she ain't the top dog though, and I'm not gonna put her up there just because of her looks. Puerto Rican rum was good, brother. Salute Punch, ACP, Black and Brown, Shadow Goes, D Jeff, Coach Malachi, A Raw Book Sale, Lion Killer. Shout out to Lion Killer as well, man. Shout out to Lion Killer. Nate Campbell. You're doing a good job out there, doing a good job, man. Don't get too frustrated, man. We need your voice too, man. Don't get too frustrated. Nah, he said Key provides good comedy sketches with his videos. Again, I think with him, I just think that he what you call it? I think he forced his way to where he's at right now, in my opinion. I mean, once you clickbait, every of your thumbnail was a clickbait. I don't think that's creativity, in my opinion. That's why. So, right, my introduction to you, put it this way: if all your thumbnail is clickbaits, so my introduction to you is being a fake creator. You know what I'm saying? That's not a creator to me, regardless of the numbers. If you giving me this clickbait after clickbait thumbnail, then you're telling me that you're desperate. You're not good enough. You need to clickbait for me to click. You're not good enough to just come up with the proper title and a proper thing. So you could get it this way. For me, that's a fake channel, in my opinion. IBFP, the realest channel out there. Shout out to IBFP. I think IBFP should just. I want to see. I want to see the dude, man. I don't like them avatars. I don't even like avatars when it comes to people on the panel. I want everybody to show their face. I want to know who I'm talking to. Bay Area. He said #1 showbiz. Good. Boxing Wave. Punch Run Boxing. Good looking out, man. I appreciate that. Dante Boxing Nation. Key TV. Monty Brown TV. Okay, Bay Area. Okay. You know. Again, a lot of these, my list is not like it is with the Rap Star Boxing Knowledge. Everybody subscribe to Rap Star Boxing Knowledge, the voice of the UK. I think you got the best delivery in the UK. Unravel Boxing Talk. Shout out to Unravel Boxing Talk as well. Very informative, very, very smart in the history of the history of the sport of boxing as well. See, it's just a lot. It's a lot out there, man. Subscribe to Unravel Boxing. It's just a lot of people out there, man. Yo, it's sometimes when you think about it, you be like, all right, you're trying to you're trying to get the top 10 in order, right? You're trying to get the top 10 in order. When you got the top 10, like when I was writing, and I'm like, but what about this? But he should be on the top 10. But this person should be on the top 10. I had to push away from the Fire Hype, the Fire Hype, Fire Hub, Seconds Out. Those people that's out there get exclusive or sponsored and things of that nature, because it's then you could put them all. You know what I'm saying? You could put them all. What he said, the Holy Trilogy. Shout out, good looking out, brother. Good looking out, Unravel. Isaac Bermudez. Got more boxing eyes than Punch and his whack list. Hey, I'm good with that, brother. Unravel got more boxing knowledge than Punch, plus his whack list. Hey, Ed, I'm good with that, my brother. Everybody subscribe to Unravel Boxing. Good, man. I'm not here trying to be. I never say that I was the genius of and know it all in boxing. I hear that this is what I say. I say I'm here to educate and be educated. I'm here to enlighten and be enlightened. So, hey, and look, that's why I don't put myself on the top 10. I got a lot of things to learn. Jose Yepes, there's a lot of good biased channels, but if we go with popular channels, and by popular channels, I mean 30K or more subs, but we also, that's why we gotta go pound for pound though, right? Jose Yepes, we gotta we gotta give them credit of the eyeballs that they get. We gotta give them credit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not. I'm the list wasn't about my favorite channel. The list is more about pound for pound. Like, yo, you gotta look at it. If you take these guys out from the boxing, again, push the other people to the side, push those other great content creators, yo, that has done a lot for the YTBC. Michelle Phelps, Marcos Viegas, Ellie Setback, um, even Nestor Gibbs is up there, but I think he caters to this other side of the YTBC. You understand? I think I'm talking about them. You gotta give them the type of respect for gaining those type of eyeballs, getting those type of interviews, getting those timely, being consistent with news and updates. You gotta give them credit for it. I say Mighty Max is gonna be the man. I think he's gonna be the number one no time soon. You know, so there's still a lot of top channels, man. There's little top channels I didn't even crack on the top 10. You know, there's other channels that just doesn't cater to the casuals. Like, these channels also cater to the casuals as much, but also they cater to, like, let's say when look, even Ellie Setback had great interviews with these amateur boxers that ain't gonna give him. He's not doing it for the numbers. He's doing for them, for the exposure, for the game. Just like the boxing voice, just like True School Sports, he does it for the game. Top worst, he said top worst boxing 78 IBFP and any biased narrative racist channels. I fucks with Ellie even though he be riding Ting Tank balls. Punch, what about your top 10 worst? I could do it. Hey, how about that? We do it tomorrow. How about we, matter of fact, happy hour Thursday. Matter of fact, look at this one. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Cause I think this is a conversation that's gonna take for me a couple hours, and I do want to give the opportunity to everybody to talk about, and probably you give me the top 10. And shout out to Unravel Boxing for just a little a year ago. He did a list where where people could vote, and that was fair, right? I think that was highly fair. I think that was credible. It was within the people in the community. I didn't think everybody was in the community, but maybe you got to do it again, Unravel. Probably got to do it again because that's almost a year, right? Almost a year passed. So you got to do it again. It's just like any other pound for pound list. Any other pound for pound list, what they switch to like every other 6 months and things of that nature. So this list is going to change. It might not be the same people. Showbiz back. Unbiased channels are Showbiz, D Jeff, yourself, D Style, BMB, and there are only ones I know. Yeah, man. Shout out to, I have 160 channels for this Christmas to be voted on. Yeah, yo. So everybody, man, everybody, stay tuned. Be involved in this. You know what I'm saying? Because I think the Unravel Boxing Talk, to be honest, yo shit was official. Yo, the way that y'all did it, the way that you did it was highly fair. Everybody voted in, no favoritism. But so I even want to talk about this to probably since this is gonna be how you say, this is gonna be kind of a slow boxing week. Oscar the Hoyt gonna be fighting is gonna be the Trilly event, so it's gonna be a slow boxing week. Let's talk about something else. There's a lot of things in boxing that's getting us frustrated. So how about we talk about our community a little bit more and try to make it better? And again, leave it in the comment box. Leave it in the comment box so other boxing content creators could see. Constructive criticism. Forget about the hate. We don't have to agree with everything everybody else has to say. But your favorite, or the people that you feel like has the potential to be very, very good, or when you look at them or you tune into them, you be like, damn, I wish this person, if this person does this could be a way better channel, If this person could do this, I would love to know. Let me know what I should do better, and let me know what you think there's other boxing content creators that could be from here. And if they do, if you feel they do this, they'd be right here. You know what I'm saying? Give the constructive criticism, because we ain't gonna stop. You feel me? We not gonna stop. But everybody check out, when it's close to Christmas, 160 channels for this Christmas to be voted on. That's going to be solid. That was solid the last time, man. It was great. What's up, Punch from Coachella, California? I never been to a Coachella. I only went to Izu. Izu was this weekend, this past weekend. Man, I miss going to Izua, man. I miss going to these festivals. Proving that really cheated. I was intrigued in the point, but he gave no reference, so I looked it up and didn't find anything on it. What's his take? I won. Ness banned me for talking negative about Al Heyman. Weak. Ooh. Boxing ego is death top 5 worst. Then I'm seeing a lot of boxing ego being the top 10 worst. What is it about him? Because I don't really look at it. The last time I really tuned into boxing egos, woo, maybe like right before I started my channel, and I said, that's it. It's time to do a channel. What is it about? What is it about the bad channels you don't like about them? You, my brother, I came across a video about Gaga TV. He said that Canelo came out positive for combuterol. Yeah, he didn't for another banned substance found in the meat. Ego bias. IBFP is by far the best. Keeps it 100 like no other. A lot of people do like IBFP. I tell you that. I tell you, there's several channels where people be like, "Yo, Punch Drunk, I want you to do a collab," and it's IBFP. Since I started, it's been IBFP, Showbiz the Adult. Um, a lot of people always wanted me to go to the boxing voice. Like, yo, why you don't go to the boxing voice? Now I chop it up with the boxing voice. Blue Bloods got me banned. Um, I think other people though Jimbo Slice, cause I think I'm banned from Blue Bloods, and I never really commented on Blue Bloods before. First time I went to Blue Bloods channels when he was talking about Andy Ruiz, along when that was the time when they was gonna fight. Andy Ruiz gonna fight the rematch with Anthony Joshua. You know, and it was not it was a fair take. Like, and then when the Deontay Wilder and then what was it, the other guy's name that was going in that on Tyson Fury? What's his name? Nicholas something. I think it's Nicholas something. Then I tuned it to Blue Blood like really, and he was going in on Tyson Fury's wife, calling Tyson Fury's wife Paris Fury a cracker, calling their kids a cracker. They was all laughing, and I'm like, man, what the hell is this, yo? Like, dudes just going after somebody's wife because you don't like the guy, and I was like, damn. It wasn't Blue Bloods, but it was the other guy. I think his name was like Nicholas or something. The guy that was sparring Tyson Fury. And I said like that shit is weak, man. Calling dudes. Then I said, yo, this is blatant out like pure racist right there. But I'm not gonna cast it on Blue Bloods because another person was saying that. You know, that's like somebody comes to my channel and then they speaking reckless and they be like, oh yo, Punch. Nah. That was that dude. You your own man. Punch. Nicholas Asbury. Yeah. That's the first time I really delved into blue content. And he was just going in on Paris Fury and his kids. I'm like, yo, what's wrong with this dude? Really? Like, you going after the family? Wow. Punch is your pound for pound, so you can go wrong because it's your list. I mean, I'm not even saying. I just think that uh, everybody, shout out to Shadow Ghost, subscribe to Shadow Ghost. I just put it out there, my list. I just feel like they're doing the contributions to the community. Yeah, and not every community within the community you're going to, um, I respect what barbershop conversations, man. I respect the work. I don't have to agree with every single content, every single video, every single thing that a guy has to say. Just like with me, I know they don't believe a lot. There's people out there that don't, but his work ethic, what he brings to the table, the exclusive work that he does with Deontay Wilder, Earl Spence calling up, Bob Arum, Mauricio Suleiman, and then he lets the people interact with them. You got to give credit. Regardless, you got to give credit. He's bringing something to the table. Once you have a boxing content creator that is bringing content, and then you have to talk about that content, that means they're feeding the boxing community. Regardless if you like it or not, they're feeding the boxing community. If I do a interview with a Boo Boo Andrade, and a Boo Boo Andrade don't interview a lot of people, and then he says these things about Canelo or Jamel Charlo or Triple G, and then somebody else does a video, or somebody else, the boxing scene writes about my interview, that means I'm feeding the boxing community. So we have to give credit to the people that's also feeding the boxing community. You know, sometimes they feed the boxing community with bad food, right? You need to spit it out, but you're still feeding. You got to give respect for the sacrifices and time that they put for their work. Magic, race used as bait is always trash. I feel you. I feel you. And I started I'm not wanting to use race. I've talked about race as well because yes, I've been as frustrated to listen about other channels and they go after race and then you know what I'm saying, I hear this, I hear that, and then you start trying to defend. You try to defend something or you try to kill a narrative, and then all of a sudden you're becoming this guy that's talking about race as well. You feel me? So you know, I'm not gonna say I'm not guilty of it because when I'm trying to fight a narrative, then it becomes okay. Now I'm talking about race, but I'm not really trying to talk about race. I'm trying to dead this conversation, dead this narrative. But then that doesn't mean that the people that's been looking on and subscribe to you, they don't want to talk. They just may just want me to talk about boxing. You feel me? Stop it, Punch. You talk about LB's nose consistently. It's because it's there. I can't run away from it. It's always in my face. I go around the corner, it's always there. I go to another state, it's always there. His nose is always there, man. I can't run away from it. Shout out to IBFP. Yo, hey, y'all, man, shout out to IBFP. I see a lot of people giving love to IBFP. Everybody subscribe to IBFP. I go under the bed, his nose is there. I go up in the sky in the airplane, his nose is there. I go to the bathroom, the nose is there. I go to DR on vacation, the nose is there. Oh shit. Uncle, oh, that fool's nose bigger though. He said, remember, Teofimo Lopez Sr. said, and that Ellaby with the nose. The big nose. Collab with IBFP. Yeah, man. I think I sent him a message before, man. I think, yeah, we could do that, man. Of course. I like to see live chat with Punch and IBFP. Yeah, man, we could do that, man. Tell IBFP, man, maestro in the building. Yeah, I like maestro. Consistent now, you know, great poise, great knowledge. Yeah, shout out to Maestro Boxing. El Maestro. His nostrils are like car tunnels. Wow. Tycho TV in the building. What's good, man? Tycho TV. Joshua, respects to all channels. Rapstar said respects to all channels, but lots of them scared to debate the truth. Hey, and this is why, that's a criteria, right? Right? Consistency, delivery. Like, what you think should be the criteria? Matter of fact, since I came up with my pound for pound, not my favorite, this is what I feel my pound for pound was in the YTBC. What do you feel should be the criteria of your best pound for pound YouTube boxing channels? Because y'all can help me out. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's consistency, delivery, breaking news, interviews, debate shows, live shows. What else? Let me know what you think should be the criteria of a boxing channel being on the pound for pound list. Let's do it like that. I want to hear y'all what y'all have to say. Non-biased. Yeah. Non-biased. Yeah, cool. Too. Interviews. Crew or historians, and D-Style was a general. Yeah, man. Shout out to D-Style. Shout out to G-Style. One of the best deliveries. I say top 5 deliveries in the game, too. Top 5 deliveries in the game. Interviews. The truth should be the most important criteria, the truth. But what about if boxing lies to us a lot? Punch Perfect is a good channel. Good looking out, Rapstar. What's the criteria of a pound for pound YouTube channel? What's your criteria? Maybe give me 5. Give me 5 criteria that should be on your pound for pound YouTube channel. And anybody in the YouTube, if y'all want to keep on going with this, name your pound for pound YouTube channel. I think this could be a good conversation and a good content for every boxing content creator. You know what I'm saying? Again, I want to give shout outs to the honorable mentions. Black and Brown Boxing, Mighty Max Boxing, um, G Funky, D Style, Rap Star. Punch Drunk Boxing. I took myself out. I'm on the honorable mention. Um, Thunderdome. You know, there's one channel. Oh, this is the one channel that I said in the beginning that I couldn't put him on the list, but I know that he's highly respectful. But I couldn't put him on the list because I don't want to be unfair and say that I looked at his channel. I looked at two videos. I tried to do this week to look at two videos, but I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna put him, I'm not gonna leave him out. So I'm just gonna mention this channel. That he has a lot of respect. And a lot of people in the boxing community respect this channel, but I haven't had the chance to really listen to it. So in the honorable mention, because I do trust there's certain opinions. Boxing Icon, her Boxing Icon is very, very good. Let me know if y'all like Boxing Icon as well. Heard he's a very great channel. I only seen two videos of it. I couldn't assess them to put him on the list because, to be fair, I didn't know who he was before. I just known about this guy like less than a month. You feel me? So it was bad. I didn't want to put him or would take, but two of the videos that I listened to, Boxing Icons, was good. Fred Barbershop Conversation. Consistency. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Give me your 5 things like this: consistency, reliability, energy, unbiased, open-minded. That's fair. That's fair. What's your 5 criteria to being a pound for pound YouTube boxing content creators? Come on. So maybe my list or your upcoming list could be fair. So I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it again for the people that's walking in the show. These was my top 10. IBFP coming in 10, coming in 9, True School Sports, coming in 8, New Media Today USA Boxing, coming in 7, Fanon, coming in 6, Boxing Wave, coming in 5, Counter Punch, 4, Showbiz, 3, Ring IQ, 2, Blue Bloods, and number 1, The Boxing Voice. Again, it's a pound for pound list, not my favorite. It's not who these are my favorite channels. No, it's a pound for pound list that I give credit to the work and sacrifices and consistency in delivery, worth interviews, live shows, debates, all that. They all have that in their bag, in my opinion. Educational as well. Lands in there. Shout out to Red Glove. Shout out to Red Glove as well. Even though I seen a little comment there for you. Boy, I seen what you said, but it's okay. But again, I don't take nothing away from people. Punch, New Media, Boxing Wave, The Boxing Voice. South, good looking out. South, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate it. Thanks. Love the father and son combo. Yes, sir. He said, Ronald Finkley said, take Fanon out. I give you Blue Blood. Stick to TV. Put New Media Today higher. Let me see. Where should I put him higher? Should I put him higher than Boxing Wave, Counter Punch, Showbiz, Ring IQ, Blue Bloods, The Boxing Voice? I think that's fair because New Media Today, why I put him on the pound for pound top 10 is because he's basically new, to be honest. He's new, but he's like a phenom. You know what I'm saying? He's like a phenom in the YTBC. So he's like the TO of the YTBC, like this young guy that already shooting all the way to the top. So not sure if I could put him ahead right now. This is just for right now. I'm not sure if I could put him ahead Boxing Voice or Counter Punch or Showbiz or Ring IQ Blue. At this point, I think what I have him maybe is fair. Bro, you not a hater. Thanks. I appreciate that. I rocks with Monty. He loves boxing dudes legit. Yeah, we have our little run-ins as well. We have our run-ins as well, but and maybe that's hinder me of going to his channel or whatever like that. So I don't know what I could say, man. Can you make a racist boxing top 10 list? Come on, let's stay with the positive, rap star. Come on, y'all. Let's stay with the positive. This is a good week. I'm telling you, this is a dead week. This is a dead week, right? So we let's talk about our community. Let's talk about how we're gonna better our community. Who's the top dogs? Who wants to get better? Who's the washed up? We can have the top 10 washed up one. We can have the top 10 washed up ones. No, no dropping link, Penguin. No dropping links today. No. Tomorrow, because then tomorrow is the show where I want all y'all opinions about it. And then I want y'all to give it on this show if y'all could give it. You know what I'm saying? That would be cool if y'all do it too. I think it would be cool if y'all give the YouTube boxing pound for pound list. On the honorable mention I also have Mighty Max Boxing, Black and Brown G Style, G Funky, Rap Star, the Barbershop Conversations, who else? Thunderdome. There's more. There's more. Unravel. Shout out to Unravel. Shout out to D Jeff. Shout out to um everybody subscribe to D Jeff's channel on the morning shows. New Media Today, USA Boxing. Yo, I don't hear no one mentioning Imran Mir TV. Shit, I don't know this guy. Sorry. I don't know. Most improved, check him out. Let me see. Imran. Let's see where we at. Again, man. Imran Mir TV. Okay. I'll check him out. I will check him out. Again, shout out to IBF TV, IFL. Shout out to Hot Fight Hub. Shout out to Behind the Glove. Shout out to Seconds Out. Shout out to my boy Sean, gonna be with us next Monday from Fight Hype. Shout out to Sean Porter and his new podcast, yo. Subscribe to Sean Porter's podcast. Subscribe to his channel. Who else got a good channel, man? Subscribe to Serrano's Corner. Subscribe to the Lions that what the Charlo's channel. Doesn't Ryan Garcia got a channel too? I don't think he's really into his channel. Yeah, he's not into his channel. Sharp, Boxing Eagle, Blue Bloods for non-haters, Latino, Asian, and Europe. Hey, we keep boxing alive, Latino versus Afro Americans. Love it. How about Showbiz the Adult is? Yeah, Showbiz the Adult comes in my list as number 4. Showbiz the Adult was number 4 on my list. Shout out to MTK, they got a channel. Yeah, but they don't MTK they endorse IFL, the Porterway podcast. Yeah, shout out to Sean Porter and the Porterway podcast, Boxing Bros USA. Punch, get Roy Jones and ask him about Wilder. I would like to ask him about a lot of things other than Wilder, to be honest. You know? So much to say to Roy Jones Jr., my favorite fighter. Man, my 3 amigos was Mike Tyson, Roy Jones, and Floyd Mayweather, man. Those are my 3 amigos right there coming up. Punch, what you think of Snow Queen LA? Not in top, not in no honorable mention. I'm not gonna go because a girl got a pretty face or nothing like that. I'm not going with that. I think that the hardest working is Michelle Phelps, to be honest. I'm gonna go with that, but that's another criteria. That's another criteria in my opinion. Punch. Got to get the ladies in there. Um, I haven't really checked out her channel like that, to be honest. I haven't checked the channel like that. I think that um only seen on other people's panels, but not like I haven't checked her channel like that. So I can't really assess her like that. Shoot media. I forgot her name. What about Aki Kaka TV? Nah, he's not on the top 10. I think he's not on the top 10 nor honorable mention. Not because I had my thing with the dude, not because of that. I just feel like it's you can't have the clickbait thumbnail on almost all your videos. This doesn't work like that. That means you're faking the people to come see you. And for me, a boxing content creator, you got to create, and it has to be a good creation, not like that. Not having like a photo of Max Kellerman trying a Max Kellerman photo with a picture of Floyd Mayweather, and then you think it's an interview. That's not creation. That's faking the people. So you don't get credit for that. Matter of fact, you don't get no credit for it. You get no credit for it. Bruce Vane bias. Haven't checked too much of Bruce Vane, man. But yo, shout out to all the boxing content creators. Helen Yee. In the ring with Christine. Yeah, man. I don't know. Hey, yo, and I'm gonna be real. I don't know a lot of channels. I haven't checked too much channels out there. So you could be fair to say that. Oh man, that's unfair. How you gonna come out with something like that, Punch? But yo, smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button again, man. Shout out to all the boxing content creators doing their thing, yo. There was just is a click. Yeah. He's too much of a clickbaiter. You got to be, you know what I'm saying. He worry about too many numbers. Worry about your content. The truth will come. You know what I'm saying. AB suspended by the WBC. Showbiz one. Showbiz number one, number two, Boxing Wave, Punch Run Boxing. Thank you, Know It All 5, Dante Boxing Nation, Aki TV 7. All right. Punch my criteria. Thank you, man. I've asked this question. Nobody giving the criteria. Thank you, Shadow Ghost. Consistency, creativity, non-bias, content, don't raise bait, and has love for the sport. That's good. You should add something in the number 4 Shadow Ghost, because content is a concept. What you think is another thing. Consistency, creativity, non-bias, content, don't race bait, and has love for the sport. Good criteria. What about the channels where I had a debate with Nate Campbell? Lions Killer. Lions Killer. What you think about Deontay Boxing Nation on Key TV? I'm curious to know. Wait. The Boxing Nation was more of a. It became to me, in my opinion, when I never had a channel and I was just looking on channels just to see what was going on in the sport of boxing. Sometimes you rely on certain channels and rely on certain informations, and it got to the point where, let's say, Dante Nation it became too much of a race bait, in my opinion. Not gonna say that somebody is racist or nothing like that. It just became too much of a race bait and drove me not to really listen to somebody. I just want to listen to Boxing Take, and that's what it was. So to be honest, I haven't listened to Dante Boxing Nation since then. Since I started my channel, I never listened to this channel again. So I don't know if he's changed in the past 3 years or something like that, but I don't know. Aki TV, I remember him as I think Dante Boxing Nation one time said, I don't know. I think he had him under his wing, and he said, "Oh, my channel has been compromised or something. To show my channel, everybody go to Key TV," and I think that's the way he got his numbers. I think, in my opinion, Key TV, he forged his way to where he's at right now with the help of Dante Boxing Nation, saying that his channel is being whatever compromised. Everybody go subscribe to I'm gonna be in Akak TV or something like that, and then everybody went to his channel, I guess, and then his clickbait ways is nah. So and then he's boring. His delivery is slow in my opinion. Yeah, Kaka Akak TV delivery is so slow. It's like talking, so Devin Haney is a great fighter, and Earl Spence, it was okay that he didn't fight Manny Pacquiao because he has an injury, and his injury could have, it could be the end of his career if he goes back inside that ring. So then it's like listening to somebody. I don't know. Its delivery is it's trash in my opinion. Do you think that WBC is racial? No. Do you listen to them? WBC? No, I don't believe that WBC is racial at all. I think the WBC has done. If you look at their track records, they have gone all over the world, and right now they're in the Middle East. You feel me? They're doing a lot of work in the Middle East. The WBC, um, WBC was the first champion that was holding the WBC champion was African American. I mean, when the WBC wants to move and wants to be, he used Deontay Wilder as the ambassador, right? When they went to the White House, they told Deontay, they brought Deontay Wilder. When he went to see the Pope, they brought Deontay Wilder. So I don't think that just because a person speaks Spanish and probably is in Mexico and have the Mexican convention, the WBC convention in Mexico, that doesn't mean they're biased. I think they're a worldwide organization, and it is what it is, man. I think there's a lot of people that could be frustrated about what's going on with Oscar Valdez, and then they look at it like, oh, that's the Mexican connection or whatever. I do think that there should be some type of consequences going on, but that's their business. We dealing with these belt federations that they all have something that we don't know what the hell is going on. You know, I mean, like when Gary Russell Jr. going to be fighting? I mean, when is these guys going to be mandatory to fight Devin Haney, right? When is when when look at Dillian White situation, so it's a lot of things that you could critique and praise about. Look, WBC, they're one of the people that have this programming where they help the ex-boxers. Since there's no union in boxing, they help out all these boxers as well. So you got to give a lot of credit to the WBC alongside with some critique. With some critique. So I'm not gonna cast down on racism because a lot of you know they had a great relationship with Muhammad Ali. They have great relationships in my opinion. I tell my supporters to sub to you. You one of the realest boxing channel on YouTube. Shout out to Lalo's Boxing. Yo, Lalo's Boxing was the guy that got um Kalen Plant going off on Twitter, yo. Yo, shout out to Lalo's Boxing, man. You got Kalen Plant going ham on Twitter. Yeah, man. Shout out everybody subscribe to Lalo's Boxing. Everybody subscribe to his Instagram channel as well. Lalo's Boxing is the one that got Kalen Plant going off on Twitter. Good job, though. Good job. You have given the whole boxing world a lot of content because you made Caleb Plant so mad. Good looking now. Everybody shout out to Lalo's Boxing, man. I appreciate you, my brother. Champ side. Um, that's another channel that the only time that I went to his channel was because he dropped the pound for pound list and a lot of people was talking about it, and I wanted to hear his take, and I just couldn't go halfway and hear his take. Like I just timed it off. So I guess Champ side is good for people, but for me that was just one day, and I'm like I'm not listening to this BS no more. But it was just only the pound for pound list. I don't know nothing about. I'm not gonna. I don't know. Oh yeah, too. Yeah, too. Yeah. Yo, didn't the WBC make the Juneteenth belt for Charlo? Exactly as well. Facts. Facts. Shadow. So there's gonna be a lot of things that people might not like about the WBC, but there's a lot of things that if you really study the WBC, just study their organization and look at what they have done for ex fighters, what they do around the world. They are highly respected, man. And I'm gonna tell you like this: the reason why a lot of a lot of boxers don't say too much about the WBC really, because they're legit. They do things behind the scenes that we might not know, that a lot of people don't know. But when you get close to the people around that knows the WBC, they do a hell of a job. They're doing something good right now. I know they on heat, just like the WBA was a couple of weeks. So Plant gonna go full on build the wall after Canelo fight. Yo, matter of fact, Magic, he's gonna be doing that in the build up to this fight. He's gonna have to create that. He already did. He wanted to say it a little bit, right, Magic? When he was talking about the vaccine shot, he wanted to say it a little bit. He wanted to go there. I think he should go there, but he can't. He can't, because that's gonna follow him. But that's gonna follow him if he goes to the political side and say like he's conservative, and then you know what people say about the conservative. If you're white and conservative, they're gonna look at you like you're racist, and then they're gonna say Caleb Plant is a racist, right? And then it's gonna but Caleb Plant, I think he's gotten a pass by talking about these tacos, because if it was the other way around, if Caleb Plant was talking about chicken and he was talking about a black fighter, everybody would be saying he racist. Everybody, everybody would be on Caleb Plant's neck. If he would have said, let's say to a fighter, if he's talking about Charlo, he says, yeah, this chicken watermelon eating dude and stuff like that. If he would have said that, what? But he could say it to a Mexican. He could talk that taco shit to a Mexican though, and ain't nobody want to say nothing, right? Nobody want to see, because this hey, that's I wanted to talk about that today, but I said, yo, let's talk about something different, Yes, but if we Latinos and Black can't do it, then why not? It's an audience. It's true, but I think that type of, if he does go that route, that is gonna follow him when he's not fighting. You don't want to be perceived just because you want to promote this, and then people be like, yo, it's a racist. But yeah, they're going to promote it that way. They're going to look at you. Look at Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather can't get out that character. That people hate him. That's it. He's not fighting no more, but people still hate him. It follows him. That character follows him. Doesn't matter who he helps in Las Vegas, what type of organization, the people that he does help behind the scenes, it carries with him. That hate, that villain character. So I don't think that Caleb Plant could afford to go that route in this liberal society. And because after that fight, what's gonna happen? He's gonna have to rock that character for a long time. Good looking out, Magic. Yo, shout out to Mike from Boston. What's good, brother? Long time no see, my friend. It's because Canelo said tacos. Nelo will beat the brother out of him. Que pasa? Wisconsin in the house. What's good? Wisconsin in the building. I passed through Wisconsin. What was it? 2 weeks ago. When I drove through Chicago, Cleveland, all that stuff, man. But yo, man, you remember since AJ told Wilder to eat some chicken, the other tried to say AJ was racist solely because he was not born on a soil. Dumbest narrative ever. Shit, I didn't catch that one, but that's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, this taco thing is people getting a pass, yo. Caden Plant got a pass. Cause I know if it was the other way around, I know if he was talking about Charlo or Boo Andre and he said watermelon chicken or something like that, the racist tag. That's it. Point blank, period. But Caden Plant could talk all that taco stuff about Mexicans, ain't nothing. Nothing. You guys remember that Trumper boxer with the war trunks that got killed by Mexicans? Nah, they good. I see it. That's not racist. No, I'm not. I'm not saying that's not racist. That's not racist either. I don't feel. And maybe this is the difference between the Latinos. The Latinos don't be like, yeah, Chihuahua and tacos. Yeah, we like Chihuahua and tacos. But let's not act like if you tell African American a white person is saying, yeah, this guy with his watermelon and chicken eating guy, you be like, yo, the man is racist. Come on, stop it. Come on, let's be real. We know how our people act in the community. Come on, man. I think it's petty. It's petty shit, but I drink my tea and eat juicy tacos. Like if Caleb Plant tells the Mexican, yo, go eat your tacos and shit like that, right? Mexican gonna be like, I am. If Caleb Plant goes tells the black fighter and be like, yo, man, go eat your watermelon chicken. Oh. You feel me? You know. But yo, everybody, tomorrow, I'm gonna open up the panel. Tomorrow, I'm gonna open up the panel, and I want to do it early because I want people to talk like for 2 hours, so we could talk about my pound for pound list, of the YTBC boxing channels, YouTube boxing channels, YTBC, and yeah, man, it is. So yeah, the WBC. Do you think the WBC? Now let's be fair. Let's be fair here. I want to pose a question before I leave. Do you think the WBC favors Mexican fighters? Yes or no? Yes or no? Do you think the WBC favors Mexican fighters? Yes or no? I just want to see the people answer. Yes or no? Do you think the WBC favors Mexican fighters? Yes or no? Jonathan says no. No puedo jugar boxeo is a good channel too. Leo said, Jonathan name. No, it's about money. No, it's about money. Yes, and money. Javier, yes, I love the chicken and watermelon. They ain't nothing to me. Right, Philip? I got watermelon in the fridge right now. I got watermelon in the fridge right now. That I'm about to tear up when I black fighters also. No, no, yes, thank God. Oh, Abe, damn. They favor the money. They favor the money. I think, in my opinion, they favor the money, but they could be perceived that. But I think they favor the money, in my opinion. I think that's my thing. WBC favors el verdad, el dinero, güey. Yeah, I think they favor the money. WBC, who brings in the money? No. They bring the big fan best, so yes. Troy Ingram. Yes. Combat Talk said they favor the Mexicans. Pacquiao Mayweather would have gotten the same treatment. That's what I'm saying, right, Javier? They would have got the same treatment. I think they would have got the same treatment. But yo, man, we're going to talk about this more tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to be talking about the WBC. See how we should hold the WBC accountable. Of course, the WBA been on the hot seat for this month, and now's the WBC. What happens if Oscar Valdez actually hurt his opponent? What if Oscar Valdez does something, unfortunately, very bad to his opponent? Let's say his opponent, unfortunately, gets paralyzed or gets hurt real bad in critical condition. What would it be then? I think it's going to be bad for boxing, y'all. Regardless of people, it's going to be bad for boxing. It's going to be bad for boxing because the legends are talking. The active fighters are talking. A lot of fans is talking about it. And I don't think this is a problem that WBC it's I don't know, man. They playing with fire right now. The WBC is playing with fire right now. That's just my opinion. Regardless if you agree, disagree, if it's a minor offense, if it's this and that, the way that was brought out, VADA testing positive, all that, those are the facts. And if his opponent gets hurt, I'm talking about hurt, it's gonna be a very, very black eye. And for boxing, it's gonna be a swelling that's gonna take a long time to bring down. So tomorrow, 7:30, 8 p.m. Eastern time, we're gonna be talking about your pound for pound YouTube boxing list. If anybody out there that got a boxing content creator, got boxing channel, and y'all wanna give y'all own, I would love to hear it. And I'm gonna open up the panels tomorrow right away, and we're gonna be talking about the list, who and what other channels should do what they do. Unravel Boxing gonna be having that the list to vote on the best close when it's close to Christmas. So everybody, man, God bless y'all. Love y'all. Stay safe. Your children good. Satisfy your significant other. It is what it is. I know you feel me. Love y'all. God bless, and on to the next.